Protestant, Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, Sikh, we, the people of the United States, can live out our faiths freely because of a guarantee enshrined in the First Amendment to the Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. But it wasn't always this way. Long before there was a United States, Quakers seeking freedom in New Amsterdam instead suffer the lash. But fellow colonists peaceably assemble and lodge the first written protest against persecution in America.
They were willing to stand up and say, it's our right to be able to accommodate their rights.
In Virginia, Baptist preachers are beaten, horsewhipped, and sent to jail. But a founding father follows his conscience, wielding his pen against the injustice.
James Madison says, no, toleration is insufficient. We need equal liberty.
In April 1789, George Washington comes here to St. Paul's Chapel to pray after his first inauguration just down the street. Months later, James Madison's words, free exercise, are carved into the Bill of Rights. But what do those words really mean?
In black churches, it meant freedom to worship, but also freedom from slavery, faith lighting the way along the Underground Railroad.
Faith and freedom. Slaves could not be fully a Christian in slavery.
Catholic immigrants hoping to exercise their beliefs and educate their children in religious schools instead meet venom and violence.
The arrival of the Irish immigrant really poured kerosene on the anti-Catholicism.
Sergeant,
by the end of the rioting, the church was really a burnt shell.
so both sides are shooting to kill?
Absolutely.
Mormons are chased from state to state, finally trekking west into Utah to live and worship in peace.
The governor said, drive out these obnoxious Mormons, and if they can't be driven out, exterminate them.
Jews in the Civil War South, wrongly tainted as smugglers, are expelled by General Grant from his department, but when the news reaches Washington, President Lincoln revokes the order.
There's intimidation about being publicly seen as a Jew.
America was founded on a revolutionary ideal.
We all are endowed by our Creator with inalienable rights. Those rights come before government, right? That people form governments in order to protect the rights.
The founders ordained and established a government of the people that would protect a fundamental blessing, religious liberty.
To me, freedom of religion is absolutely everything.
And I want to know that those exercises of religion are protected.
We take our freedoms for granted. What happens when those freedoms are diminished or taken away from us?
The U.S. stands apart from many places around the world, despite all of our challenges, still offering the most robust protections for religious freedom.
Religious liberty will not survive and thrive unless it lives in the hearts and minds of the American people.
This is the story of the greatest experiment in religious liberty the world has ever seen. The early 1600s is marked by extreme religious violence. The Protestant Reformation is raging on the European continent. England is fighting a bloody civil war. Many new religious groups emerge from this protest movement, and waves of believers set sail across the Atlantic, headed to a new world where they can worship as they see fit. Massachusetts is founded by Puritans, Virginia by Anglicans, and in the middle is New Netherland, settled by members of the Dutch Reformed Church. Among the religious refugees hoping to settle in North America is the English sect of Quakers.